All right, so addendum. I need to give you the equation for vertical and horizontal lines. I'm liking that gesture. So vertical line looks like this, right? Okay, so how do you write down the equation for a vertical line?
X is 0.
Okay, so x is some number.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
What's the slope?
there's
Undefined.
Okay. Why is the slope undefined?
Because we don't have a definition.
Yeah, because there's no run, right? Can't divide by 0, so we have to leave it at this thing. Cool? Be a little careful, right? If when you're trying to calculate the slope, right, if you're just like plugging numbers in, trying to calculate a slope, and you find undefined, the line's vertical. Go figure out what the x values are that are in common. Cool? How about a horizontal line? Good. That one looks like this. That's y as a number. What's the slope for these?
0. Not rising nowhere.
Perfect. There's no rise. Right? Any amount of run gives you no rise. So you get a slope of 0. These are not particularly special in the grand scheme of things. Right? Horizontal lines really just are functions. They're boring functions, but they're functions. See that? Vertical lines are different. Vertical lines are something I have to be a little bit careful of because they're what?
undefined.
There's- Yeah, the slope's undefined. There's some division by 0 business that I could stumble into. Specifically, they're not functions. You guys see that?
Are those
Like-
ones with it's like zeros on top and then like the x value so it'd be like 0 over or is it the floor of 0?
So these slopes are 0 over some stuff,
Okay, so then that one's the other
and that one's stuff over 0. Yeah, and by stuff, I mean specifically not 0. If you get 0 over 0, you've just done something weird. Really, you've tried to calculate the slope of a line that goes through a point and itself, and there are lots of those. Right? So you're getting this kind of nonsense answer. Yes, that's a fair point. You guys see that? The vertical line is not a function, but it passes the horizontal line test.
So you could inverse it. And
So you could inverse, right?
you could inverse the whatever.
That's weird.
Inverse a non-function.
That's not really how inverses work, right? Something has to be a function before you try to do the horizontal line test to it. So I like the idea, but not quite, man. Inverses need to go both ways, right? For an inverse function to be something sensical, I need to be able to do both this and, right? I need this loop and this loop to both work.
Well, wouldn't
And
it
in
be
your case, what you've developed is a one-sided inverse function. One of those loops works, but the other one doesn't make any sense. Cool?
Well, wouldn't it be just like trying to do it to a inverted parabola, trying to bring it back?
Yeah, it's even worse, though. Because instead of getting 2 answers, you get infinitely many answers.
That's awesome.
So, we're not going to do that. Cool? Questions? Horizontal, vertical? Good? Okay.